Hello there guys and welcome back to another live stream. My name's Mike aka Decimal Punked and we are back in Blender 5.2.0. Those of you that were with me in the last stream would have seen the work we were doing. So we're essentially making an isometric scene, fantasy. So it's essentially a kind of wizard's workshop. So there'll be like a cauldron and all kind of props and vials and all sorts of magical objects. The last stream we made the flooring, so we've got a bit of warped wood with some beveled edges, and we've got this brick wall. So I'm following learner material from GameDev.tv, which I bought a couple of years back now. So yeah, I'm just following some of the learner material. I will be watching the module content on my other monitor, so you guys won't be able to hear that. So there'll be points where I'm listening to the video and then I'll be doing stuff in the program. So the next module is going to be creating the windows. So let's jump into it, guys. Ah, Boolean modifier, of course. Very nice. Right, he's just talking at the moment. I'm assuming what we're going to do is potentially apply the modifiers to a brick wall and then join it into a single object and then do the Boolean modifier. So we've got the backside. Add in a plane. Oh, hold on. Hold on a second. Let me just, is it Control? No. Shift S. Cursor to world origin. There we go. Now we can add the plane. Okay. Oh, have I got my screencast keys on? I always forget to do that. I know some of you like to see the keys that have been used, so that's quite handy. Welcome to the stream, guys. Those of you that are watching on YouTube, on the last stream, basically on Streamlabs, it won't let me have two horizontal layouts. So the Twitch stream is being broadcast horizontal. YouTube's had to be vertical. So what I've done is I actually rotated the Twitch version, and I'm hoping YouTube viewers that's okay for you guys. You have to let me know. Drop a comment in chat if it's if you're able to watch it. I know that if you flip your phone, it might, I don't know, go a bit weird, but hopefully it's coming through okay for you guys. Feels a bit too big. Oh, doing a mirror modifier. Oh, the auto mirror. I think I've already got that. I'm pretty certain I did have... Huh. Auto mirror. I thought I already had that installed. Okay. That should now show up. There we go, under edit. There we go, we've got it. So just for those of you that might want to know, that's under get extensions, search mirror, get the auto mirror. So instead of doing the modifier, we've got the option under on the right hand side here, auto mirror. And you can drop it down, you can see that. We're going to want it on the X. I need to apply the transform. I think we just click auto mirror. I think what it does is it automatically cuts it in half. Do you see what I mean? It's really weird. The auto mirror, it's literally just like adding the modifier. I guess it's like a tiny bit quicker, but so we're gonna have to, yeah, there we go. So it's already cut in half. You can see down the middle there. Okay. Scale Z0. That's a weird looking window, Mike. What are you doing? Oh no! What have I done to my mirror? My window even. I quite like that. Wait, what face has he just selected? Okay, so what we're doing? Welcome to the stream, Wolf. Are you watching from Twitch or YouTube? I've recently discovered that I can actually stream to my YouTube channel. I'm doing good, thanks. How are you? Oh, nice, awesome. Well, welcome to the stream, dude. Just a heads up, Wolf. What I'm doing is I'm following some learner material from GameDev.tv. So what I'm doing is I'm watching the learner material on my other monitor. So there'll be periods where I'm listening to the video and then I'm doing action inside Blender. So if you're wondering why I've stopped, that's why. Okay, copy modifier. You can't sleep? What time is it where you are? It's 20 to midnight here in the UK. Uh, there we go. Right, so basically the reason 40 after midnight. Oh, okay, so you're an hour ahead. Nice, dude. Right, the reason why this is not currently showing the cutout with the Boolean is probably because we had it on exact. So we're going to do float, and we're going to do Control L, copy modifiers, and there we have it. Right, so what I'm going to do, I think I need to actually make that a bit bigger, so interesting. 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 Let's try manifold. What is the concept of this game? This isn't a game. What I'm modelling at the moment is I'm following some learning material from GameDev.tv. So I'm basically crafting an isometric scene. So I'm just creating what looks like a kind of Wizard's Workshop type thing. I mean, it could technically go into a game engine, but it's just I'm just kind of expanding my modelling knowledge. But I do intend, I'm hoping tomorrow to do some freestyle modelling. I've got an idea for a game and I wanted to model a load of assets for it. Kind of like a futuristic, God, I don't know how to describe it. Jetsons. Think that far into the future. The Jetsons was a really old cartoon. So I'm going to be modelling buildings, kind of just all kinds of assets, really. So be sure to tune in tomorrow if you want to see some of that. I'm just trying to sort out this. There we go. Now it's working. How strange. Hey, thanks for following, Wolf. Thank you, dude. Interesting. So, why am I seeing the back? This is really strange. Why am I... What is... I have got the... How strange. Why am I seeing... Bear with me, guys. Now, I don't intend on changing my brick walls. I'm just curious. Well, that's definitely all the way through there. Yeah, it definitely has to be float, because look, exact and manifold, it's not doing anything. But if I choose float, it is. It's cutting it. So why... I'm really confused. Bear with me. What is going on? I'm a little bit confused here, guys. Why am I seeing a... You can see the individual bricks have been affected by the modifier. It's the it's this itself though. It's the Boolean. I mean, if I think if I remember, I have done. Oh, welcome to the stream, guys. Got quite a lot of you in. If I remember last time when I've used Boolean, if I was to apply the modifier here, then that brick is permanently cut, and then we can kind of get rid of this Boolean cutter because it's already done its job. You kind of use it like Play-Doh. You create a shape where you want to make a hole in something for whatever reason. You apply the Boolean modifier to it. It does the cut, and then the Boolean object is no longer needed. So I need to stop worrying. I think I'm pretty happy with that. I'm quite happy with that where it is. I don't think I'm going to be changing my mind on that. I'm not going to delete it though, because I have a feeling it may come back. But I'm pretty certain, like, if I was to just delete that, it's gone. But you need to apply the modifiers on the bricks before I delete the boolean, because they're referencing, you see here in this field, in the object field, we're referencing a window boolean. So if that's gone, it's got nothing to reference. Is anyone watching on YouTube? Do let us know if the stream's coming okay for you guys. I've had to rotate the in Streamlabs. I've had to rotate the YouTube stream because it would only let me stream vertically. So if you are watching on YouTube, do drop a comment. Let me know if it's coming through okay for you guys. Okay, so that was creating the window then, using a plane and the boolean modifier to make a cut in our brick wall surround. Fairly straightforward. Next up is going to be placing objects. Part 1. Here we go. So we're adding a bit more height to the room, guys. Right, so what I'm going to do, I'm going to basically cheat. Well, not cheat, but I'm going to take these bricks, not the boolean. Oh my god, bro. We don't want the boolean. There we go. And then we're going to go Shift D, G, Z. Yeah, I think that'll do. Nice. So we just duplicated a row of bricks from the bottom. Nice. I'm enjoying this one. I love anything fantasy related. Oh, I know what it was, guys. I know what it bloody was. It's the room walls. Bloody numpty. There I was thinking there's something that I'd done. I was like, why can I not see the mod of the through the cut? It's because I've got the reference for the room walls on. So if I turn it off, there we go. We can actually see through it now. It was basically the room walls, the room walls plane. So you can see here if I turn that off. That's why I've got quite a lot of hours in Blender now, and there's still there's still moments where I'm like, what have I done wrong? Not that I did anything wrong. It was just yeah. Right, so what the lecturer was doing at the minute was he was basically just doing the joins between the bricks. So, because typically, if you've got these 3 bricks, for example, you see where we've got the line in the middle that connects to the bottom one. That's normally how you'd have it. But mine are like, I mean, they're not bad. There's just quite a lot of bricks. I feel like I've got more bricks than the lecturer's one, you know. I don't really want to change it. I quite like how it looks. I quite like how mine looks. Right, so what I've just turned back on there, guys, is the human reference image, or for scale, basically. That's what this is, right in the middle of the room. Bro, Shift S. Oh my god. There we go. Right, so this is the bookcase. I don't want it to be too tall, because if this is a human reference and they can't reach the books on the bookshelf, it's a bit unrealistic. I do actually have a wizard. Oh, guys, give me 1 second. I have a wizard model. Bear with me. Medieval RPG. Clone stack. Where's my wizard? Bear with me, guys. I have a feeling. Oh, mate, I could put my wizard in here. Bear with me, guys. I'm just going through assets, models. That's not loot. Interact. It's not into. Hold on a minute, guys. Right, one second. RPG assets. There we go. Okay, right. If I drop this in. Hey, got my wizard! Yeah, baby! I've actually got my wizard, so I can actually... Oh, that's fucking brilliant. Oh, I can put my wizard dude. I can actually turn off the human reference because I've actually got. There we go. Look at that. This was. There's a game that I made. It's called Sword and Scourge. If anyone's watching and you're on Twitch, I have a panel to my itch page, and you can download the game. It's a medieval RPG, a little bit like RuneScape, but third person. And I have been doing a lot of work on that. I haven't touched it in a couple of months, so I should actually do that this week at some point. But essentially, I added in like a looting system and a storage, and this guy is basically he stands next to the chest, so he's just like a little wizard. But I'm so happy. I didn't. Yeah, it's just cool. Why is it not keeping that? It must be because of the armature. Anyway, I need to stop faffing. Sorry, I just wanted to add him in, guys. Right, so we're going to add in a book. I think a table. I think we're adding a table now. And with the wizard here, we can actually you know, kind of work it to an actual scale, a visual scale. Oh, no, GY. He's doing an array modifier. What I want to do though is I want to select that face, and then I want to go to face snapping, and I'm just gonna, with that face highlighted on the leg there, I'm gonna go GZ, and you can see it snap into this bottom face of the table. And then what we could also do is we could select the bottom face here, come out of X-ray, and then we can go GZ on this one here, or even here. There we go, so it's kind of like perfectly on the floor. It's on this face of this one right here. That's where I snapped it to. Right, so we're going to do an array modifier now. Welcome to the stream, guys. Hope you're enjoying it. I've used the array modifier. I've not used it much, to be honest, but it's a pretty cool tool. What is this one? It's part of the table. Right, so 0 on the X. I would say that is pretty much. You see that tiny gap on both ends? That looks identical. So now, right. Okay, I'm assuming you would apply this modifier now, and then add another modifier, which would basically go on the Y offset. I'm going to see what he does. Or it could potentially be a mirror as well. Hey Shavak, welcome to the stream, bro. How have you been? Yeah, he's added another array. Right, so we're going to add array. Go 2, 0, and then if we go down here, mm, 5.4. .3 is a bit better. Okay, table. My table looks a little bit. I'm wondering if I've done that table a bit too long. Let's just. Oh, I need to turn that off. Okay, and then I need to get our oh, that's a pain in the ass, isn't it? And then scale Shift Z. Don't worry, I know that the modifier's been affected here, but we just needed the legs to look correct. Right, so all I need to do now is 12.5 looks good actually. Looks fairly equal both sides. How have you been, Shavak? You been alright, mate? We're going to go for 6 on that. That looks good. Right, he's basically copying the legs here for the chair. And then what did he do? 0.4 basically. That's not bloody right. Table, legs, and then this one. There we go. Is that a big enough chair for his bum? I'm going to go 0.35. That looks about right. Snap to face. Okay. Right, that's that. And then we need to do the chair seat. It's a bit thick. Oh! No. There we go. I was actually moving the whole thing there. That looks about the right height for the wizard to sit on. Turn that back onto increment. That looks good. What is he doing? Right, okay. Basically, that is the chair, but what the lecturer did, he just did a bit of a shitty job of... He basically copied the two legs and just moved them up. And then put another plank behind it. I know it's blocking out, but still, that's not how I do a chair. So I think I'm going to leave that, because I know I can make something good of that later. And what I would do is I would actually do like a loop cut here and then just extrude that top face to make the back of the chair. I wouldn't do it the way he's done it. But that is a very long bookcase. But yeah, I don't want to... I might actually shrink that down because it does look a little bit big. Let me have a sip of my coffee and I'm going to move on to placing objects part 2. And then the next video after that is camera and viewport settings. And then it's going to be like details for bookcase, cauldron, chair and barrel, table and stool, telescope. I've actually already made a cauldron in my my RPG. Let me see if I've got it, guys. Let me just see. Got all the animations there. UI, dialogue trees, the map. Where? So when you bring stuff into Unity, it kind of converts the file type. Audio. Oh, I do. What is that? I'm trying to find the cauldron I made, guys. I know that I've got a big Blender file. I can't remember what one it's called though. It's got everything in there. Anyway, I need to stop worrying. Right, placing objects part 2. Let's go on to the next video. Here we go. Oh, what I'm going to do just quickly, because it's just bugging me how... Whoa! What did I do there? Oh. What was the orthographic view? Was it 9? Ah, 2. Does look pretty cool. Does look pretty cool. Okay. Enough faffing around. Right, so what we're doing here, guys, is we're just setting the pivot point to the bottom, the very bottom of the object. Awen, welcome to the stream, bro. It's been a while, man. How have you been? I hope you're well. Cursor to world origin. There we go. Okay. I'm just watching. Sorry. I'm just watching some more learning material, Awen, on gamedev.tv, doing a isometrical fantasy scene. Hold on. Hold on. What is he doing? Yeah, so what you've been weird. What do you mean you've been weird? Yeah, I'm doing good, mate. I'm doing good. I've been quite busy. I've had the kids over the summer break, and I think I went Cornwall as well. So it's like I've just had quite a busy couple of months. But I will be back here at university in September for my final year. So as we get into September, from then on till April, there's going to be a lot of streaming of game dev, me working on my final projects. I've no idea what the briefs are going to be, what the assignments are going to be, but I really want to know. So stoked to get back into it. But I've been well, thank you. I'm glad you. It sounds like you've been all right, but I don't know what you mean by weird. I just need to find out what he's doing with. Dumrick. This is actually so. What Grant's doing in this module, he's used just like a 180 centimeter cube for human reference, but what we're actually making is it's like a fantasy scene. It literally looks like a wizard's workshop. So I've actually borrowed the model of a wizard that I made in for my medieval RPG, and I just thought, oh, I'll actually use my wizard in here. You can see there he is. So yeah. I just need to listen to Grant because he's added an array, but he's kind of just made one big fat bookcase. So that's going to be the bookcase. This is more bookshelf. I don't know why I've called that. Belly shirt. The belly shirt! I remember, dude. Oh my god. Why is he duplicating this? Oh, I see. Right, okay. Right. Hmm. Hmm. Okay, I see. His flaws. Hmm. I guess what I could do is if I select these and just move that across a tad. Basically, he's in his video. He's got another bookcase that's kind of like there, but there's not a lot of room on mine. I'll tell you what we can do. We can actually select the end of this one and G on the X and just bring it out, I guess. Have you been doing much modelling or game dev, Awen? What have you been up to, mate? We need to make this chunky. Scale on the Y. It's kind of going into that brick there. We don't want that. I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to scale on a Z and just... I don't like how it's kind of like... It was like perfectly on the gap of the wood. I didn't really like that. Whereas now, that's a bit better. Okay. So we've got 2 bookcases now. Nice. What I might actually do is if I get that, and then that. Oh, fuck me. And if we just G on the X. It's a bit better, isn't it? Okay. Hold on, what's he just done? Nice. What? Oh, I'm confused. It's saying about a box in the corner. I'm confused because he basically duplicated this one, but it's got the array, which is going to have the bookcase, but I'll just follow it. Oh no. Projects as in modelling, or just like some kind of game projects? And did the project explode or your mind? I'm guessing mind. What's the theme that you're working on? Any particular theme? I'm going to leave that there because he's blocking out. Basically, there's a chair here. So we're just positioning them. It's basically got two chests. Ugh! Well, I'm rendering. Okay, two chests. Right, halfway through this current module. Just over halfway through it. Oh shit. Hold on, I think I've just spilled my coffee, guys. Give me a sec. Oh no! Oh no! I did spill it. Hold on. One sec, guys. I don't know about the rest of you, but whenever I model, I always work in the dark, and I tend to. A lot of my my work happens at night, so. Oh fuck! That's not good. I've got it on my. Oh no! I literally got it everywhere. Shit! I've got it on my graphics tablet. One sec, guys. How the fuck did I manage that? Give me one sec. I've got it on my bloody graphics tablet. Not a lot, but fuck. I need to do some more texture painting. I haven't done it in so long. Let me just one sec, guys. Sorry about this. Some of both. Currently trying a version of remaking Dark Cloud. What's Dark Cloud? Is that a game? Is that one of your own games, or is that is that an existing game that you're just trying to recreate? Okay, I've cleaned my spillage. AI viewers, thanks for the spam view, Hallie. Thank you. I never had a PS2. I had a PS1, and then a PS3, and then I also had one of the very first Xboxes, whatever that was called, Xbox. So I'm not familiar with that game, but it sounds like it must be quite a good game if you're recreating it. Okay, let's get back into it now that I've cleaned up my spillage. Sorry about that. It's just faffing around at the minute with shifting stuff around the scenery. I'm just watching the module at the minute, guys. That's why we're not doing anything at the minute. Right, so all that faffing about, he basically just made a he just made a new collection. He does waffle a bit. He waffles so much. Oh my god, dude. ready for and saved your work, ready for next time. Yes, sir. It's literally the outro of every learning material he does. Okay. Right. That is placing objects part 2 done. Right, there's now a nearly 5-minute video on camera and viewport settings, so this may be stuff I'm already familiar with. Oh, I see. He's on about framing the camera, positioning the camera. Right, at the moment the module's just going over the camera. That looks cool. Oh, yeah. So basically just setting the camera up, already knew that. Okay, first details. Right, so the next few videos, guys, are going to be doing bookcases, cauldron, chair and barrel, table and stool, telescope, and a ladder. So we're going to jump into the bookcase next. Oh, it's going to be quite exciting. I've not done a bookcase before. Oh, it's done a pretty cool looking chair. I like that. Did you know you can put Blender into FPS mode? Yeah, Shift tilde. Yeah. Tilde. Yeah. I can't remember the button. There's a button you can push to walk through. I always forget it. Is it Shift? There's a button you can push whilst you're in this to actually walk. Spacebar will move you to stuff that you want, but what was the option to do the walkthrough when you're in the FPS mode? I can't remember. It's been so long. Is it tab? There we go. It's tab. Oh no! If you hold shift, you go faster. I remember this when I was actually making my medieval RPG. I'm thinking what I might do, guys. I can't. When did I make my RPG? Wasn't it like last Christmas? You know, I got 90. I got a really high grade for that. I'm pretty sure I got 90 or 90% for the medieval one. I'm sure it's 90%. And like the highest, like the gradings put into different brackets. So 70 and above is like A. It's like the highest you can get. So I was really, really high up there with my medieval one. Cheers, bro. But I think I've got a plan because I'm back at uni mid-September. I think it's like the 22nd. So what I want to do is, after I've finished this current module of learning, which is Isometric Fantasy Scene, once I've done this, I think I'm going to do some freestyle modelling for an idea for a game I've got. So I just want to make the assets for it, just some futuristic buildings, vehicles, and people. So I want to do that. And then what I want to do, there's a big module on animation. It's quite big, and hopefully that will really, really expand my knowledge on that, because I've done a fair bit of it, but there's still loads to learn. And after that's done, I think I'll do some work on my medieval RPG, because I would like to upload the latest version that has quite a few additions to it since I uploaded version 1.0. So yeah, so I'll make like a little action list. So we'll have some good streams. I haven't been in Unity for a while, so it'll be quite good to just be back in there. Right, I'm going to stop waffling because we're going to work on the bookcase now. Oh, hold on. There we go. Needed to apply the transforms. Hold on, hold on. What did I just do? Nice. Oh, he's done 4. What's he done 4? Okay. Sorry if I go quiet, guys. When I'm concentrating, I tend to go a little bit quiet. Sorry. Ah, I know why it's doing that. It's because I think because I did the offset. There you go, bit of a wonky bookcase. Can you guys hear? Is the music an okay volume for you guys? It's not. Can you hear the music all right? Hold on, hold on. Has he applied the solidify? Okay. There we go. Wonky bookcase. It's looking pretty cool, isn't it, guys? What? So he's going to duplicate this and move it over there. The double array, he just said. Where is this in furniture? Oh, fuck. Okay. Oh my god, bro. I keep pressing the number pad and muffing up the video. Hold on, hold on. Oh my god, bro. Right, basically this object here is... We can press H to hide objects and then Alt-H, like if I pressed on that H and then did Alt-H, it shows them again. So... Wait, what is the... Hold on, what is that? What is this? Oh no. Oh no. Let's get that. Select objects. Right, okay. Holy crap. I'm going to get rid of that human reference because we've got our wizard. Okay. Okay. Oh, that's good. Oh, we need to move this just away from the wall just a little bit. A little brick poking through. It's looking pretty good, guys. What do you reckon? It's pretty easy to do a bookcase. We're nearly at the end of this module, guys. Jesus, that was a thick shelf. Sorry, that was a bit of an evil laugh as well. I love it. Oh, it's the little things in life, guys. Oh, it's the little things in life. Hope you're enjoying the stream, guys. Oh, okay, that's the bookshelves done. Cauldron, okay. How long have we been streaming? 2 hours 12. How many more videos have we got? We've got the cauldron, chair and barrel, chair and barrel, table and stool, telescope, ladder, and then after that, details and accessories. Got treasure chest, chair, which is in 2 parts for some reason. Windows surround, potion bottles, books and extras, creating candles, and then how the hell is it 2.5 hours for materials? So we've got materials, adding materials and random colours, creating a glass material, organising objects, mix colour materials, completing materials, emission subsurface scattering, placing objects, book and desk objects, bubbly liquid, bloody hell, there's a lot of stuff there. That's crazy. That is a lot of, there is a lot of content in the materials section. And then the lighting and rendering. Christ. There is a lot of stuff to this, you know. Okay, right, let's do the cauldron. I have already modelled a cauldron before in for my medieval RPG, so yeah, let's jump into the cauldron, and then what I may do is end the stream after we've done the cauldron, and then the next stream, which I'll do tomorrow, will be chair and barrel, table and stool, telescope and the ladder. So probably get another 1.5 to 2 hour stream in tomorrow. Right, let's do the cauldron. I need a sip of my coffee first. Right, he's removing his cauldron that he did. 16. Okay. Cauldron. Probably go do a loop cut, I'm assuming. Definitely do a loop cut, 3 cuts. That is a big ass cauldron. To be fair, if you're a wizard and that was any smaller, you'd be doing your back in, mixing some alchemical products. So I think that's a good size. Probably go to solidify and modify now. Cauldron. He's making the legs separate objects. I'm just going to watch what he does, because I would extrude from the object. I'm just going to watch what he does. Cauldrons normally have 3 legs as well. See, that's how I would do it. I'm just going to see what he does, because what I want to do is apply the modifier and then smooth out these legs. Just want to see what else he does. I don't know why he's done it as separate objects and sticking them in there. I literally just selected faces equally spaced apart and legs done. Yeah. Okay. So that's that one done. If we apply. Right, now what I can do is I can hold on. Inside faces. Why has that one gone cack-handed? There you go, the legs look a little bit nicer now. Get rid of that. Okay. That cauldron looks a lot nicer now, doesn't it, guys? I like the legs. What I might do actually. No, I'm happy with that. I'm happy with that. Stop fucking about. Right, okay. So that is. So what have we done? We've done the bookcases and the cauldron. I might just decimate it because I love my low poly. So I feel that's just a bit too detailed for my liking. Hmm. You know what? We'll leave it as it is. We will leave it as it is. Okay. That's 2.5 hour stream, guys. I mean, I feel like I could keep going. It's tempting. It is tempting. But I think I'm going to call it there. I mean, we've got four more videos. We've got like the chair and the barrel. The chair and the barrel is the next one. I've already made a barrel in a previous thingy, so I think it'd be nice to do that tomorrow. So I could do that during the daytime. So yeah, I'm going to call the stream there, guys. If you enjoyed watching, I know I'm streaming to YouTube and Twitch at the moment, so YouTubers, feel free to follow or subscribe if you want to see more. Same for Twitch viewers. If you haven't already, feel free to follow, stay up to date. If you want to see previous streams I've done, go check out my YouTube playlists. I've got ones for Blender, Unreal, and Unity. Thanks for watching, guys. Stay safe, and I will be back tomorrow for some more modelling on this project. Thanks for watching. I'll see you.